Hey, what up everybody? Welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. I'm Candace. Welcome to the channel. Today will be different. I won't be pulling any tarot cards in this particular message, but more so things that I've journaled. I'll be talking about the things that I've been spiritually led to journal in this journal. In this book, I had journaled a lot of entries in it since 22. So I've been sitting on this for almost 3 years. So it's time to really, share. So let's get right to it. Let me pray over the video. Most High God, Spirit guides and ancestors, please give me clear messages for the collective. Let it be for their highest good as they go along their journey. Amen. Okay, so as you know, if you read in the bio that this is all things spiritual, this is not necessarily always going to be me pulling tarot cards. I'll be talking about a series of different things. But today, in this video, will be about an entry that I put in this book last year in July the 24th for 2 days. So it seems like July 24th and 25th I wrote down some things, and I'm good at writing stuff down and just putting it away and then forgetting about it, and then I go back and read it and I was like, wow, okay. So either way, let's get to it. We about to break this down. Live your life in preparation for change. The season of turnaround. And if you're a people pleaser, whatever, either God is about to change this people pleasing behavior around, or if you have, everything is spiritual in my eyes. Everything has a reason. So, whatever season you about to go into, you cannot be a people pleaser. You cannot please everybody. You have to shift that mindset, and God's going to shift it for you. If you're not trying to do it yourself, God has a way of coming in. Spirit has a way of coming in and messing things up to get you to change your mindset, the way of thinking, the way of being. But yeah, the season of turnaround. All right, so people pleasing, and I am a people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser anymore. Let's say I am a recovering people pleaser. Now, I want to help people, but you got to have boundaries. So I want to say, if you are a people pleaser, you need to learn how to have healthy boundaries, because people are disrespectful. And if you don't have respect for yourself and have these necessary boundaries you need to have, people will come and step all over your fucking boundaries. People do not give a shit. So you got to give a shit. If don't nobody else care, you gotta care. Okay, so, and as I'm reading this, I just reading this. I haven't went over it or anything. So if I pause, understand that I'm trying to make sure this all makes sense, because this is my first time really reading this journal in quite a bit. All right, so just basically what I was just saying, when you a people pleaser chooses, this is a choice, to people please, you lose your power by giving it away to someone else. So when you people please, overly extend yourself, you giving a person too much power and control over you. And you need to take your power back. You need to stand on business with yourself and let go of that people-pleasing ways and pour into yourself. Please yourself. Don't go out your way of pleasing others. Okay. And as you do so, stop going out your way to pleasing others. You got to learn, like I said, to have boundaries, but also take inventory of your life. Become an accountant of your life. Take an audit on what is coming in and out of your life. Sometimes as you ascend, as you change and transform, you start to remove people, places and things from your life that is not in alignment with you or who you want to be or who you becoming or where you at in your life. You start to remove these type of situations. You start to move yourself out of certain situations. Let's see. And I wrote this because I say this to my kids all the time. You are the creator of your life. Even before I was saying this, it's crazy because before I even I always been spiritual in nature, but really going in and try to get a little understanding of my spirituality and just removing myself from religion, but being more spiritual. I've said this to my kids on numerous occasions. You are the creator of your life. You are the narrator of your life. You are the driver of your life. If your life was a vehicle, you are in the driver's seat. And when you are a people pleaser, you done put yourself in the passenger seat. You're not even the driver of your own car. You just in the passenger seat, letting somebody just control, navigate your life. And how does that work? That never works out well for nobody. But yeah, you are the coach of your life. And sometimes we have people playing positions that they are unqualified for. Okay. For instance, you are the coach. I get what I'm saying. This is totally same concept, but different, I guess. Not only are you the creator or the driver of your vehicle called life, you also are the coach of your life. Sometimes we have to, just like on a football team, the coach or a basketball team. Sometimes you gotta, remove certain people from different positions because they're not good at it. Okay? They're not qualified to play that role. And sometimes you gotta bench people. Sometimes you gotta switch the roles with people. Or sometimes you gotta cut them all together. Sometimes you gotta cut people from the team. So, I don't know. This is something I had to do myself. So I'm saying this for a reason. It is okay to sit people on benches or even take them out of the team. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's something that I put that. Just like I said, I'm going over this as, I'm doing this video. So that's with the people pleasing thing. Sometimes you don't want to remove people you love, you care about out your life. So you can sit their butts on a bench. Like it's time that you can sit this out for this season. Because you need to work on this, that, and the other when it comes to your life. And when you get that together, we can see if you fit the role to play this in a part of my life. I don't know. I just feel like we really can't please everybody. Some people just won't have a certain position in our lives, and that's okay. Not to say they won't be in our lives. It's just certain positions you can't be in the same room as me. Some people it's not meant to go where you going. And that's just what it is. That's just facts. But yeah, I think this is going to be short. And hopefully as you go through this, people do this. Hopefully as you go through this transition, people will start feeling some type of way when you start removing their butts from your life, okay? Just one moment. Okay, so I had to pause, so I'm back. What was I talking about? Yeah. Okay, so when you start to go through this transition, when you start to transform your life, start removing people from your life, adjusting certain people in certain positions when it comes to your life, people is not gonna like it. You know how when people say you changed? Yeah, I did. I am, okay? So be prepared for that. And people might bring up your past. And I only say that because I see it right here. Just know your past has no value on who you are today or who you will become. The things you went through in the past are just experiences. They aren't who you are as a person, as a soul, as a spirit. So be prepared for people not to be happy about this transformation that you're going to be going through, or you're going through, or this is just confirmation on what's going on right now in your life. So lastly, and like I said, this is going to be short. Now, when God starts to remove you from people, places, and things, understand how and start just going with flow. Don't try to be resistant of change. You're going to make it much harder than what it is. But the wisdom that you will obtain is beautiful. And I wrote down, wisdom is like honey. Once you find that wisdom, once you obtain that wisdom, it's like honey. Sweet. And just understand that this is your season of turnaround. And I don't want people to, when I say turnaround, don't always think it's all about monetary abundance. Which is that I think that always comes. But God gotta remove people from your life in order to get to this land of milk and honey. You know, it's just what it is. Some people can't go with you. Some people can't play certain positions in your life. Sometimes some people gotta be completely removed from your life. Because something is gonna cause you to have common sense and sound judgment. Or you're going to have this type of mentality when you have to start, removing people. Because you know what? Sometimes you just going to have to be quiet about certain things. Hold your peace. And let God fight your battles. So, but understand also that God is going to turn mountains into molehills. The things that seem so big is going to end up being very small. Something that you think that you can't do is beyond belief. you'll start to see, damn, it was much easier than what I thought. So understand, like, you got a spirit team that's gonna ride for you. You got a God that is so good. But you gotta be open to having that open channel to allowing, you know, God, the divine source, spirit, angels, to really help you co-create with them. And watch how your life will, I want to get emotional, transform completely. You will have like this overwhelming feeling of peace. And that's one thing nobody can take from you. Peace, that's all you. That's all you. If you want happiness and peace, you cannot look outside yourself for that. That is all within. So, pour into yourself. Pour into yourself. When I say that, make that shit overflow. Give yourself an overflow of love. Because when you start to, you know, deal with certain people, once you know, go through your transformation, if you decide to go into like solitude and take the time out and just really not deal with people, once you decide to get back out there and start, you know, meeting people or conversating with certain people, your cup is going to have to be overflow. Because that's giving energy. That's pouring something from you to other people, and you have to have enough to make sure you still have a cup that's full for you. But I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let it go. Yeah. So get ready for some big shift and some change. I mean, we already in the energy of shifting. We already shifted, you know, globally as a earth. But on a personal level, understand that there is a season of turnaround for you. And you have to live your life in preparation of change, because it's going to happen. So with that being said, please like. Okay, let me pause. The next video, I want to say I'm going to talk about the spiritual warfare when I started my spiritual journey. And when people say spiritual warfare, you know, people give you the side eye one, but this story be hoogie bougie for real, but so real, so true. But that will be the next video that I'm going to talk about when I talk about my journey. But yeah, get ready for that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And until next time, bye.